Hi everyone, so today I'm with Gemma, and Gemma is an angelic Reiki master and also a psychotherapist, and today we're talking about relationships. So Gemma, thank you very much for speaking with me.
Thank you.
So you talk a lot about covert narcissism. Do you want to tell us a bit more about that?
Yeah, sure. So we often hear the word narcissist, and quite frankly, it's so hard to really comprehend what narcissism is. And to be honest, I've been in long-term relationships, both with narcissists, and I had no idea what I was working with until I was out of the relationship, because narcissists, they are basically actors. So they're wearing a fake mask, and their mask is determined around your emotions. So it's a way for them to gain control and manipulate you, but in the most, it's such a clever way how they do it. And my biggest concern is with the covert narcissist.
Right, okay.
So covert meaning hidden, you just can't see it. When you hear the word narcissist, you imagine a loud, abrupt, controlling, perhaps violent, kind of a human being. But a covert narcissist is the complete opposite to that.
Yeah.
They are gentle, loving, caring, kind. They completely adapt themselves to your needs. And within an instance, they can just take that all away from you.
Right.
And the whole thing is just a game that you cannot see, but are very actively playing your role in the game.
So it kind of sounds like you may not always know that you're with a covert narcissist.
Oh, no.
It may seem quite appealing, quite romantic perhaps. Do you think there are any signs of being in an unhealthy relationship?
Yeah, so exactly what you said. It feels like all your dreams have come true.
Yeah.
I was thanking the angels for bringing these people into my life. It just seemed like too good to be true, and it really is. If I could say what the signs are, it's very difficult to really be able to pinpoint the signs, but I think when someone is completely sharing exactly what you like, they have the same hobbies as you, they have the same interests as you, nothing is different. They have almost cloned you to be liked.
So you become one, almost
you
the same person.
You become one. But the thing that I could really, now I'm in a healthy relationship, the biggest difference for me is I'm not looking at him thinking, is this a healthy relationship? I'm looking at myself, and I'm looking at, is the relationship with myself healthy? Do I love myself? Have I got good self-worth, and have I got a good grounding of myself and my needs? Previously in these relationships, the unhealthy ones, I looked back and I had no love for myself. I had no self-esteem, and I was wholly reliant on these people to fulfill this void within me.
So we're kind of serving some purpose.
Exactly.
For you. Yeah.
And I become completely attached, and it become a codependent relationship. It was like we were breathing from the same oxygen tank, and at points I was running out of oxygen, and it felt like my world had ended.
Right.
A healthy relationship is, I do now have this love for myself. I do have a good sense of myself, and so I've managed to attract a healthy relationship. So now we're two individuals breathing from different oxygen tanks, but we come together in a healthy way. We're both completely free in love, and I think for me that was the biggest wake up. For me, I thought love was an enmeshment. We had to be tied together, and that is what love was. But I realise now love is complete freedom and being separate, having separate beliefs and ideas, but being able to work together and move forward.
So you can ultimately be your own person, but still be in a union.
Yeah.
And you talk a lot about self-love, and it seems like self-love is a way to attract a great relationship and a healthier relationship. Do you have any tips maybe for moving towards this path of self-love? I know it's probably a journey and there's no magic wand, but if there's any kind of self-help tips, maybe 2 or 3 that you could give to our viewers around what maybe helped you move towards self-love?
Yeah, I think emotional awareness is the biggest key. Having studied counselling massively helped me. But for me, going back to your childhood, recognising the patterns that you learned as a child. How did you learn to receive love, and how did you give love? And what I found is, if we've had unhealthy relationships as children, or we've had absent parents and we have never had that relationship, we tend to then later on attract the exact same pattern of relating.
Right.
So for me, I found going back, healing childhood wounds and really recognising the patterns enabled me to break the patterns.
Right.
So just go back, heal those wounds, and treat yourself how you would treat your partner. Often we're so readily to give this love to other people that we've never given to ourselves.
Yeah.
So for me, the way I healed after these very toxic relationships was, I literally, as mad as this sounds, I was writing myself love letters. I was being kind to myself. I was romancing myself. I was lighting candles for myself, you know, running myself nice baths with music, taking myself on dates, getting to know myself again, taking walks in nature. And also the angelic Reiki, it massively helped.
Yeah, so there's something about taking that time, working on you, knowing who you are, knowing that you're worth investing in.
That's exactly it. Knowing what you want and not settling, because there's 700 billion people in the world, and you can choose who you have. You do not have to settle, and that is so empowering when you really believe you're worth so much more than settling.
Well, thank you so much. I think it's been really helpful.
Thank you.
And thank you for sharing your experiences as well.
Thank you for having me.
Great. And I'll put Gemma's details in the information below. Check out her Angelic Reiki School, and you can also check out her website. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.